What's up, everybody? Your boy Fuzzy Bulls back in another reaction video. Alright, so I forgot to do this last time. So the first matchup. Oh, this was the games we just did was the end of week 1 of the first matchup for fantasy basketball. So we're gonna look at the totals. So this is gonna be a little bit longer video before I talk about things. So we're gonna look at the totals for this first round matchup. Okay. So on the final day, this is the summary of all the players. So Travis is, I ended up winning this. 540 to 440. I won about 100 points. We'll take it. Not around 100 points. His top scorer was Sonia Citron, 112, 98 from Tina, 86 and a half from Natasha, 77 from Marike, 35 Carly, 11 from Ty, 8, 5, 4. Okay, whatever. So that's what we had. The top scorers. You want to look at the top 3? That's pretty good. That's all for me. This is I had 162 and a half for my first pick, Dearica Hamby. I needed that. I had 128 and a half from Satu Sabli. Also needed 105 for Courtney Williams. Great. But then the drop off is crazy. I was carried by these three. 37 and a half from Rebecca, 33 from Kalani, 28 from JC, 23 from Niara, 22 from Malika, and nothing from Nas. So it's just, I like how you can see the summary of who's done the most for you. You know, 52 total turnovers though, so you had to take that's 52 points I did not get. So this should be, another 52 to this. We're almost at 600. That's what I'm looking at. No turnover. We got to cut down on those turnovers. What we got to do. That's what we got to do. But I'm happy with this. I'm happy, obviously, winning this week in this matchup. So I'll take it. 1-0. And Fugsy's funky team 1-0. As you can see, I'm 3-0. But yeah, we're gonna see. All right, this team I got cooked. This matchup, Fugsy's fresh team got cooked. 64 and a half to 418. 648 to 418. Got cooked. His top scorer, Nafisa Collier. Not surprising. 176 and a half. 112 from Citron, 109 from Paige. That's a great week from Paige. 90 and a half from Brittany Griner. 76 from Ezzy. 50 from Misha. Like, come on, bro. Like, this was tough to beat. This 3 was tough to beat. Who was my high score? Olivia Nelson-Adota was like my last pick. My last pick was my high score. Frankly, what the hell? 80 points from Nelson-Adota, 77 from Marike. Just was not cutting it. I need more. 65 from Maddie. Maddie being my... These two were late picks, and being my top 3 scores is crazy. I need more from Dejanay, 56 and a half, 31 from Kia, got injured, Catherine Westbell, 30, 28 from Sheldon, 18. Like, this just isn't enough. This team did not do enough this week. So we're going to have to figure something out. Something's going to have to change. So I went 1-0. Fugsy's funky team went 1-0. Fugsy's fresh team is now 0-1. So that's how the first week went. That's how matchup number 1 went. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. We're going to switch around. I'm going to go to league. I'm going to go to schedule, I'm going to go to mine. I want to go to this week 2 matchup because now we're going to be on the May 27th games. No need for that ad. So I was playing the Beckoning Sachi. I won this matchup as well, the news fight. But we're going to get to it. We got to look at all of it. We're not going to look at the total. We'll get the May 27th. We're starting May 27th. We're not going to look at all of it. We're going to set it up again. Again, lost this one, so we're going to go back here to schedule. We're going to go to me. Fugsy's fresh team. I lost this one as well. It was close, though. It was close, but I did end up losing. We don't want to see the total. Oop, not 28th. We want the 27th. Don't want to see the total. We're going to be better. All right, here we go. All right, so that was the fantasy update. Now we're on May 27th. There was like 5 games this day. It was Dallas Wings at Connecticut Sun. I believe I actually picked the Wings to win this game, and they do. Paige Bueckers gets her first win. The Sun get their first win. Shout out Dallas. I don't know what my hat is. I don't know what Wings hat is or somewhere over there, but shout out Dallas. So we're going to watch these highlights. We're going to keep the thing going. Are we still recording? We're still on? Good. All right, here we go. It seems like even it was a blowout too. I wonder if it seems like a well-rounded team. We're gonna see. How about this? The Sun and the Wings are live. 3 players on the Wings. You got Nelson-Adota and JC Sheldon on the Sun. You got Sanaya Rivers on Paige Bueckers right now, which is a sick matchup. Truthfully, Paige passes to Dejanay for a 26-24 in the second quarter. Start of the second quarter. Wings are up. I see some Bria Hartley too in this game, dribbling around. Finds, who was that? Peters just drained a three, 41-27. Yeah, they exploded. The Wings exploded here in the second as Tina Charles just takes it to the cup. 41-29, 5:30 to go in the second. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Paige is taking it down. Oh, it got you jumping. That's Sanaya Rivers jumping and leaning. 71-55, 5 minutes to go in the third. Paige Bueckers with a block on the three. Blocks Bria Hartley's three. Paige gets it. Oh, it makes the layup. Paige. The fans are going crazy in Connecticut, which I'm sure they are because it's UConn. So I'm sure there are actually a lot of Paige Bueckers fans here to see her play in the WNBA. Tina Charles with an and one. That was nice. 88-76, 9 minutes to go here in the fourth. Wings are up. Maddie Seacrest got him jumping. Nice take, Maddie. Nice take. 103-80. Dang, this is the first win of the season for the Wings. They get 100 points in the game. Sometimes this team I feel like it's just going to explode. Well, sometimes Enrique is just going to explode, and that can maybe be contagious, and the whole team does. That's what happened here. 109-87. They really just popped off. Paige Bueckers' welcome home party. Way to come back. Way to come back home and get this dub. Against the Sun. Let's see this. Let's check it here. 19 points from Enrique. 6 steals, 2 turnovers, 4 assists, 3. The 6 steals is great. 16 from Dejanay Carrington. 21. Paige in her return home to Connecticut. 21 points. Led the team. 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, a block. Okay, Paige. We're going to talk about Paige. Maddie Seacrest had 12 points. 10 points for Kayla Charles. 9 from Azia James. 5 for Quinterly. Everyone was playing. Look at all these. Everyone was playing for the Wings because, again, they're blowing them out. So nice to see the bench get in there. What about for the Sun? Dota had 27 points for Tina Charles. 19 for Marina Mabry. That was really... And then 12 points for Bria Hartley, which is, again, I need that 12 points from Hartley, so I'll take it. I will take it. But again, yeah, they just kind of got beat. Just got blown out this game. And the starters were really showing up here. It was for the Wings. They really cooked. The Wings go to 1-4, get their first win this season. Suns still win this 0-5, 0-3 at home. We're gonna see the fancy though. So this was Wings, Sun. Who do I have? Sun, 20 points from Sheldon. That is big. And sorry, just had to say it now. Angel Reese got her first triple double of career. Clark's been doing it, but so can Reese. That's gonna be great. That's from Reese. I'm literally tearing up. I'm just so excited. For Reese. That's crazy. I was happy for her. I can't wait to repost that immediately on my story. But again, besides the point, I get distracted. 20 fantasy points for JC Sheldon. That's her best of the season, so I'll take it. Thank you, JC Sheldon, for that. Who else did I have this game? Did I have anyone else this game? Nope, I had nobody else. Sun Wings, somebody else. Then who was I playing against? Anything crazy? Sun, Connecticut. She had Nelson Adoda with 18. That's solid from Nelson. Connecticut there, anything else? And then 13 from Azia James. So Azia James on the bench. But again, that makes sense to have her on the bench. So ain't nothing too bad there. All right. That's a high scoring first day for real. Let's check it. All right, 37.5 for Enrique. Thank you, Enrique. That's what I'm talking about. 21 for Dejanay Carrington. I will take that 21 as well. 16 for Maddie Seacrest. I sure as heck will take it. 18 from Olivia Nelson-Ododa and 17 from Bria Hartley. Dang, all my starting was from this. I should have taken Rikia Jackson out, and I didn't even start JC Sheldon, which I should have. I'm very mad about because that would have been even better. That would have actually... That wins me the game. That's actually tough. If I make this switch, that wins me the game. So you gotta take that on the chin. That is tough to see. I should be 1-1. That's tough. That is actually really hard for me to see see that. It just came down to this pick right here. Damn. That's all right. We live when we learn. I can't win my own lead. That'll look bad. So Sanaya Rivers had 11. 37 from Tina Charles is really good. 12 from Tiara McCowan, and then yeah, I don't know. That's really it there. There's a lot of players in this game, a lot of fancy implications from that game as well. It's a longer video, sorry, because I do the whole fantasy stuff. But that was a great game to watch. Shout out to the Paige Bueckers on her return home, getting the win. Shout out to the Dallas Wings. Heck yeah. I'd love to see it. Peace.